Hey everybody, Froggy Socks here. Nothing I say is financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Good morning. Got some good, funny news. It's just hilarious, man. I'm gonna go back to a few of my tweets. Show you guys some stuff that I called again. I said the other day, August. Oh, that's August 24th. Hold on, let me. Why does it go back that far in tweet? Well, I'll just try to search through it. But the other day I noted when ape was dropping from price to price from these highs of like 258. I told people, I said, oh, it looks like somebody's unloading. I bet we get a filing, blah, blah, blah. Well, sure enough, we did. We got a filing. Antara Capital, AMC launched this filing the other day, so we know what's going on. They unloaded their AMC common stock. They unloaded their AMC calls at the top at like $7. They unloaded their puts. They unloaded their AMC position and are maintaining their ape position. So not only did they make money on the upside of AMC with their calls, they made money on the downside with the puts. What they probably did was, I would say, cover some short positions they had. The calls ran up in the money, boom. Then their puts ran into the money, boom, the other way, just printed like crazy. They got outsold. And in the meantime, during that period, they bought more ape at lows again because they did a debt clearing with Adam Aaron. They didn't actually buy the ape. They did a deal where Adam Aaron had some debt cleared, basically, a little bit of it, and they got a prime deal on ape again for, I think, under $1.50, if my math is correct. So it's pretty disgusting. Either way, Antara Capital looks to be out of AMC almost completely. They own a bunch of apes still. They have a majority stake. They got over 28%. It's pretty disgusting. They bought most of it at 66 cents. And the second allotment they bought was probably just over $1. So now I'm sitting here watching ape. Again, the other day I bought ape at a low and sold it at the high at around 250. I made like 2,500 bucks. I'm getting ready to buy more this morning. I hope there is a sharp dip at open, at least down to 234. I think we could see that. If it runs, I'm going to sit back and I'll go play some spy calls and puts or whatever is going on in the market. I'm not going to start buying as it's running. If it dips hard and we see 230, anywhere from 230 down, say if it's just ripping down, I'll hold off until I see it mid-range here around 231. Then I'll start buying on the way down all the way to 226, right? If it drops, I'll start buying around here, right? 231, I'll buy little lots, and I'll continue to buy all the way down until I see the 5-minute RSI hit 30, maybe break just a little bit through 30, and then recover for the day, and hopefully we have another 250 run. It could just launch right at open. I don't know. I can't predict that, but I do have a plan this morning to make money. If I get it at 230 or lower and I see it run back to 250 for a retest, I will sell it again. I'll take another 2K, 3K profit and walk away for the day. So pretty predictable what's going on. We know Antara is long ape. They've closed their AMC shorts. This could cause other institutions to want to cover their AMC if they went long ape, but they're going to do it in a controlled manner. They're never going to let AMC squeeze out to hundreds of dollars. They're going to go, okay, man, it's your turn. Now you start covering AMC and we'll have another run. That's why I bought AMC calls the other day while AMC is at its current lows. Because now if AMC runs from another fund covering because they're long ape and short AMC, they'll run it back to 6 or 7. Then they'll sell all their positions and then it'll drop back down and their ape will value up and their calls will value up and then their puts will value down. So if I see it again, we know how to play it. I'm gonna play it that way all the way out until March. Sandy Smith, good morning everybody. Aliens are here manipulating the market. Oh, absolutely, man. They're probing the market. What's up, Jared? Good morning. So I don't know any other plays that are going on right now. ARC C is awesome. The dividend is great. I'm getting back into it before the dividend record date, which is in March. I'm hoping ape will be done. The play I will be in ape will be done by that time frame, March 14th. I believe the dividend X date for ARC is March 16th or something like that. Maybe the 18th. I got to double check. But they pay a 48-cent dividend each quarter. So I'm hoping to make another bundle on ape coming up here before the vote. and I want to take all that money from Ape and dump it directly into ARC-C. And then I'm still going to have money to play on the side, but I'm going to put like 40K into ARC-C, and I'm going to let those dividends roll in every quarter and just reinvest it for the next 2 to 5 years and basically just let it sit there for my kids. So I'm hoping to pop another 15 to 20K on Ape before this is over. If I do, I'll have a great dividend play, and I'll still have money in the market to play volatility as we recover here. Tesla just absolutely ripping the other day. We played some calls on the SPY, or I played some calls on the SPY and some puts. And I'm telling you right now, if I would have been patient and held longer and not been so jittery, if I would have just walked away for 5 minutes, place a trade, walk away for 5 minutes is my new strategy. The SPY, I bought calls here. I bought them when I was listening to Wolf Capital call with Vegas. I bought them here. I let it run to here, and I closed them. And I should have let it run all the way to the top. I should have watched the RSI closer. I shouldn't have been sitting right at my desk. And then I bought puts like right here, just before the top. I bought them and I set a limit sell order in case the puts didn't start printing and then went up to the call side in case we retook 416. It just triggered my stop loss, which I knew not to do. I know better than that. And then my puts would have ran wildly in the money. It just was such a stupid mistake. I made money yesterday on my calls and puts, but it was minimal compared to what I could have made. I could have literally just probably walked away from this for a while and not did it. So my new strategy is when I'm buying calls and puts on a market volatility swing like this on CPI, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to walk away for 5 minutes, check the chart, walk away for 5 minutes, come back, check the chart again, watch the 5-minute RSI. That's basically all I'm going to do. So we are about 14 minutes from market open. And I'm basically, guys, I'm just sitting here waiting for this to kick off. There was some other news where CEO Adam, let's go to the Marines page. I think he posted it. Why isn't it letting me find the Marine again? It's like he's search banned or something. It's so wild what is happening at the Marine XXX. Like he's search banned or something. I was following him on this account. I don't know what is going on with all this. But anyways, he posted a video. I think he posted it. Where Adam Aaron was talking to another ape, and it's really hard to hear. It's very hard to hear. Let's see if this one, it says enhanced audio. Let's see if we can play this.
Yeah. And in October, all these market people that you guys don't like so much, they were already spreading rumors to the press that we're going to go under and fail. And that's one of the things that started to drive the price down. So getting that talk out of the markets is really important for us.
And why can't you fight that legally? Why can't you fight that, folks?
It's not illegal for them to.
Because it's an opinion.
Oh, come on. What's happening here? Now it's not loading. That's great. Basically, there was a clip of Adam Aaron talking to another ape. And here it is right here. This is the actual clip. Mike posted, wow, really? Share Intel isn't good for us. Adam Aaron, under this assumption in this video, was saying that share Intel is not good for AMC, that the FTDs were just slow to delivers, meaning that 43 million ape that were supposed to be delivered on the dividend date were slow to be delivered, which they classified as a failure to deliver, which is absolute crap because when the stock was at 10, 9, 8, $7, people who didn't get their ape shares couldn't buy and sell. It's just absolutely insane. Can't give a straight answer on naked shorting. Now I understand these so-called OG apes, the way they speak, it's coming straight from their leader. Yes, the OG apes, and here's the problem. There's a lot of apes out in the Twitter sphere, and I had just one this morning who was like, oh, haha, T0's closing down, homeboy. He's like, oh, look, it reads right here, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's not. It says right in what you posted that crypto is closing down for T0 because David Goon saw the disaster of FTX and Alameda and said, we don't want crypto mixed with securities. We want a legitimate branded security token on blockchain that people can trust that doesn't look like a kid's running it, right? So all these AA zealots are now out there screaming, T0's shutting down, you're going to fail it. And I'm like, that's not what's happening. These people, they're like 20-year-old kids or younger, or they're full-blown adults that have no experience in the market whatsoever. And the problem is they will dispute, they will lie, they will spread misinformation. They will say anything they can to justify their opinion and point based on the misleading characterization and words of Adam Aaron that was talking about T0. And I'm telling you, Adam Aaron brought up T0 once again, and as soon as Adam Aaron brought up T0, the AMC stock price started falling once again, just like back in December of 2022 or 2021. It's just absolutely crazy. He brought up T0 to pit communities against each other because this isn't a community, it's factions. He wanted people arguing like the Jay Brown side versus the terrible side with me in it and Sugar and Mark and then Kat and all them. And Adam Aaron told a blatant lie and had to do a correction on his feed. And not only did he lie about that, Adam Aaron in another video that's circulating on Twitter said that he got a no vote on a dilution that he wanted to do. And here, this is Red Panda on fire. This kid looks like he's maybe 20 years old, potentially 16. I mean, this kid is on here arguing with me about T0 and cannot justify, oh, what are you, like 5 years old mentally? Do you even have a job outside of sitting on the internet talking trash about movie theater all day? Like, dude, I don't need a job because I make a lot of money doing what I do. This is how absolutely ignorant this kid is, who's following Average Ape, who's another dumpster fire account that nobody knows who it is. Nobody knows who it is. But they follow this guy and hang on every word that Average Ape says. And nobody knows who it is. People following fake accounts with fake profile pictures and fake names are going to be led into a bag that they will never get out of. And there's no proof that this kid who's arguing with me about T0, and I hope he learns and finds his way in life, there's no proof this kid has any AMC whatsoever. That's the problem. Fake profile pictures, fake account names, people claiming to be pro AMC that cheerlead every day and always get everything wrong, have never not once posted that they actually have a position. And if they do, it's probably like 5 shares, and that's the problem. What if someone in Ape Radio, the leaders of Ape Radio, have like 10 shares? And of course they're going to tell you AMC's going to the moon because they're trying to pump the stock. They have no risk in the game. Now, for someone like you who has maybe 100, 2,000, 5,000 shares, if you fall for that, you are going to make horrible investment decisions with the big pool of money while they're pumping the stock on a narrative and lies on a small pool of money. They have minimal risk. You have all the risk, but they just want your follow and they want the attention on Twitter. So it's crazy. I've posted all my positions every time. Sugar's posted his positions. Tara's been very open about her positions. And the community's an absolute dumpster fire right now. And what's going to happen, and this is my thesis, March 14th, when the vote hits, we'll have a great earnings call. Everybody will be all pumped up. Maybe we see a little bit of price action on the backside of a good earnings call. But this is my thesis, is that you're going to see a lot of apes by March 14th when the vote goes through with bags and cost averages of, if they bought at 20, cost average of $200. And they are going to freak out. They are going to lose their minds. And it's going to be a disaster. I'm really sitting here watching Ape right now. We need to get back to this. I'm really watching it. I'm not sure I'm going to get my dip today. I'm really hoping I do, but I don't. This is what I'm going to do since I'm not sure about it. I'm going to buy a few shares now. Let's say I'm just going to buy 500 shares now just for fun. Just in case this thing does run today and I can make a little bit of money on it. So I'm going to put a pre-market order in for 500 shares. And if it, there it went through right there. If Ape runs on that, I'm good and I'll make a little bit of money, but I'm not going to put a lot of money. I'm not going to put allotment of money in right now because I'm pretty unsure about actually what it's going to do. I'm hoping for a dip. If it hits 234, I'll buy another big allotment. If it doesn't and it runs up, I'll let my shares I just bought value up. I'll make a couple $100 and maybe we come up and we retest 250. But I don't want to get in too deep right now. I don't want to set myself up for, you know, if I buy like 5,000 shares now and it dips to 232, that sucks. So we'll see. There's plenty of time before March 13th. I'm going to sit here and keep playing it the exact way I have been. Let's see, what's the SPY doing? SPY is, ooh. If the SPY stays low like that, I don't think there's any bad news. I may buy a call. QQQ and SPY are tracking together. Oh, that's the 1 minute RSI. I'm sorry. Crap. 5 minutes still has some room to go down. That looks pretty good though. MACD's pretty red. Low RSI. Let's just focus on Ape. Let's see where Ape goes. If the SPY ends up taking off at open, then I'll just wait until it hits 70 on the RSI to the upside and I'll buy a put on it. And I'll let that value down, and as soon as I hit 5 minute down on the RSI, then I'll buy a call on it. But let's pay attention to Ape. That's been our breadwinner. Let's not cheat on her. Ape. Oh man, my Fidelity has gotten so slow. I swear to God, Fidelity is doing it on purpose so that retail just misses out barely on those trades. You know what I'm saying? Like just my login time is a disaster too. All right. Come on, baby. Two minutes to open. SPY's already back up. Let's see. SPY could see downside to 408. If it opens and SPY dumps down to 408, then I'm going to buy calls. We need a dump. We need a dump so we can get a big lot, jump back in, and make another couple grand today. That's what we need. Not, then we'll be patient and we'll play the market correctly. I should have kept my Amazon calls open too. I had Amazon calls yesterday. Closed them too early. Thing went on an absolute rip, man. I could have pulled about 5,700 yesterday if I would have been more patient on closing out my puts and calls. So, lesson learned. Come on. Let's go. It's 30. Market's open. What's going on? 9:30. Fresh, I guess. Taking it. Going on. See, my clock is wrong. 9:30. It's being a crap. Ape. Still saying pre-market. My clock must just be slightly off. It's saying it's 9:31 right now. Market opens at 9:30, right? Oh, Weeble just being, see, look at that crap. Damn it. It opened at 236. What is, oh my God, I hate it when my charts don't work right, man. That's the first time that's ever happened. Well, at least we got 500 shares. Let's see if this thing goes on a tear. Let's check the SPY. I think the SPY has downside. Ape, floating, dump, baby, dump. All kinds of alerts. Man. It might just be a sideways day. We might not get the positions we want. USDK. Ooh, man, that's a handle and a half right there. Ape. Barcoding, man. I might. If this thing barcodes all day today, I'm just going to jump in. If it barcodes out, well, let's see. There it goes. Might still be barcode. We're on the 1 minute. This thing barcodes all day. I might just have to jump back in because every time this thing barcodes, we end up going on a tear. AMC running. That's what we said early this morning. AMC is probably going to run because of the Antara filing, closing off all that stuff. Ape looks like it wants to walk too. Maybe we should just jump in and buy some more. No, I'm going to stick with my plan. Woo! Let's see. Pull up. Where's my fidelity? What's going on with Ape? Holy crap, look at this thing. All over the place, man. I'm going to set a limit buy order for 2.6. Limit buy for 236. I'm going to buy 5,000 shares. That leaves me a lot of room to buy a lot more. Okay, limit buy order in for 236 because AMC's looking strong. Let's see, is it going to get halted? Glad I got my call options. Starting to pick up. See if AMC is going to hold any of this. If it doesn't, then we're going to see our ape dip we want. If it does hold, then we might just have to jump back in, which is fine because I sold at 250 yesterday, so 238 really, you know. I don't know. Ape looks pretty good right now. It looks pretty strong. We'll go ahead and just print this order too. Place. Market. Preview. See if we get one more candle dip. Shit. Come on, dip a little bit. Oh, well, at least we got the 500 shares that open. This thing is just going to tear, man. Well, the RSI, 5 minutes. See, Ape 242. That's a big. 5 minute RSI is through the roof. See if she comes back. Anyways, we're up on our 500 shares, so can't beat that. Not as big a gain as I wanted, but at least we didn't put any risk on the table. Come on. Watch it just pop a big old candle to 243, 44. All right. Well, what else is going on? We don't want to miss any other trades. Market looks unsure of itself today. Really unsure of itself. Either way, guys, that's the game plan for me. I'm going to go listen to the Wolf Space call. There it is, 243. Yeah, I knew it. we'll let our 500 shares ride. We won't suck ourselves in too deep. Bottom line, we already made a bunch of money off the trade. We're up almost 4% on our 500 shares. So if we make a couple $100 today instead of the $2,000, that's fine with me. We'll see what happens with AMC and APE. I'm going to go do some more research, and I'm going to go try to find some calls on some puts to play on some other stocks in the meantime. Oh, my camera's froze. Interesting. I wonder why it does that. Property. There we go. Anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for coming. Told you, Spy. Yeah, I got to go get off of here and stop streaming so I can pay attention to some other trades today. And if anything crazy happens, maybe I'll jump back on, and I'll see you guys later. So thank you for coming. Please like and stub. You guys have a great day, and I hope your APE and AMC value up, and you can hopefully